everybody. Welcome back to our podcast. I am Althea Rain.
Mahalo Smythe.
And Yuri Inoku.
And we are your hosts for Très Geek.
Today we are going to be doing a watch party of A Christmas Story. I'm here with Althea and Yuri. And the reason we are doing a watch party of A Christmas Story is because Yuri has never seen it. So we thought it'd be really cool to watch it with someone who has never seen it before. But also they are currently, I think they just released a sequel to this movie. And we wanted to do a watch party of that. You can't do a watch party of a sequel without having seen the first one. So we decided we'd go ahead and do a watch party of this one.
And to everybody who's wondering, how in the hell did anyone not see The Christmas Story? She was born and raised in Puerto Rico, let's remind you of that. She wasn't raised here in America where it shows for like 24 hours non-stop on one of our channels on TV.
Yeah, that took me by surprise, and more so when I'm heading out of the laryngitis. So I sound funny right now, but yep, never seen A Christmas Story. I know that it has a kid that wants a BB gun, but that's it. That's the only thing I know about it.
And let me make this clear. We are not going to be actually showing you guys the entire video. I will be cutting out the parts where we're not starting to give commentary on. This is just to give our reactions to certain scenes and try and get a measure on her response too, because this is her first time watching this movie.
Yes.
The old narration.
I think movies that with narration are pretty good for Christmas time. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's also very old school.
I know, yeah.
I mean, it was made in the 80s, so it's supposed to have like kind of that 50s nostalgia feel to it.
Yeah. You know, even when I was a child, I saw some displays similar to this growing up, you know?
Yeah, definitely. They didn't have warplanes and soldiers in them. But
No.
definitely wrecking hands.
You definitely don't see any of that stuff anymore these days, though. That's just kind of a culture thing that has died. That kid's window licking special.
I love that little tank. Oh my god, it's so cute.
I miss the old, like, toy stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toy stores really, they've all gone out of business, like Toys R Us.
There it is. Red Ryder himself. In his hand was
You want the Red Ryder
stock of his
rifle.
weeks. I had been scheming to get my mitts on one of
Scheming.
these fearsome blues.
Is that Shirley Temple on there?
Yes, the Shirley
traded
Temple.
bullfrog. I didn't believe it. They looked at me as if I had lobsters crawling out of my
I use
ears.
that phrase all the time now. I always say people look at me like I have lobsters crawling out of my ears.
Overplayed.
I want an official Red Ryder Carbine Action 200 range ball air rifle.
Ooh.
No. Shoot your eye out.
Oh no, it was the classic mother
classic
BB gun
line.
block. You'll shoot your eye out.
The line that you hear more than anything else in this
Many
entire
times before
freaking
by
movie.
Hundreds of mothers was
They're starving people in China.
Oh, another classic line I used to hear all the time.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like, oh, there's hungry kids in Africa. I'm like, okay.
just know nothing about.
This kid's imagination going so wild. It's always hilarious to me. It's like something out of a Charlie Chaplin film.
I was scared of this BB gun.
And it's like the classic burglar outfits.
My father wove a tapestry of obscenity that, as far as we know, is still hanging in space over Lake
Oh my
Michigan.
god.
All those layers, man. I would die of heat stroke.
I know, right?
Why?
She didn't want him to get cold.
But that's a lot of layers.
Oh, that's the original Kenny?
Pretty much. As this kid starts waddling as he's still crying. Oh, and now he's like a turtle on his back and he can't get back up.
No.
I think it's funny that's their idea of a prank. If she like legit gets angry about it too.
How is that thing still going? Those clattering teeth have been in there for how many weeks?
Yeah, how work? Do they work based on like maybe the drawer opening moved them?
Or maybe somebody just, stuffed him in that drawer beforehand after cranking him up.
Oh, the double dare, yeah.
Oh no, the double dog dare.
Else was
Oh.
left but a triple dare you.
Sure,
And
the
finally,
way I
the coup de
learned
grace
about
of all
double
dares,
daring and double
the
dog
sinister
daring was from
triple
this movie.
dog dare.
I triple dog dare ya!
Uh-oh.
Brooks created a slight breach
Uh-oh.
by skipping the triple dare and going right for the throat.
Alright.
Right for the throat. I mean, look at that pole. That looks like it's so nasty.
His
It
lips curled.
better be with the chocolate or something for the freaking film.
Yeah. And he went back to
Oh, my-
screaming like a girl. And everybody else just bails.
Everyone's like, it's time to go to class. See ya.
She gives me McGonagall vibes.
And the little girl just points to the window.
That she would sympathize with my plight and everything would work out somehow.
So don't tell me he's gonna write about the freaking BB gun.
Oh, you darn tootin' know he's gonna.
Oh God.
They make it sound so sinister when it probably just wasn't.
A retelling of how he remembers it as a
rotten
kid,
name.
right?
We were
So
trapped.
I think
There
some
you
of
stood,
things are
between us and the
exaggerated. At least
alley.
he's exaggerated.
Oh, absolutely.
With his yellow eyes.
Yeah.
He had yellow eyes. So help me God.
Like he had yellow eyes.
Why yellow eyes?
I don't know.
Beats the hell out of me.
Maybe he had hepatitis and nobody knew.
You know, maybe it'll be
That's so- oh my God.
Spanish it'll be house down corn.
Oh,
The ear?
yes.
Oh.
Serves you right, you smelly buggers.
I never even noticed that
Or it
before.
could be
Oh,
a-
that's horrifying. I never noticed it either.
Mommy's little piggy.
But my question is, who has a child of that age who's that picky an eater and won't eat their food and has to be bundled up that much? Is this just another exaggeration of Ralphie's?
Maybe, because I mean he is the one telling the story. It's whatever he remembers by, and I guess he sounds older, like really old when he's telling the story. So
Seems like he's like in his 30s.
Yeah,
telling the story.
Well, what is it? I don't know.
I would say more like 50s. I mean, come on, we're in our 30s.
Okay, boys, hold on
That's
in
true.
here. Look at Charles. Yeah, bring it right on in, right here.
it says fragile, and this side up. What the f?
It says fragile.
Fragile.
Oh God, the inner English in me is just like, oh no.
Wait, is that the famous the lamp?
Yes.
The leg lamp? What is? Oh
Not only that, but did you guys not? You guys didn't notice this before. I never noticed this before. You got part of the butt biscuit on this leg lamp.
It has a little bit of the
Biscuit.
He's like touching all over it.
I was trying to.
Oh my God!
Look at the biscuit. You see the ass biscuit.
Yeah.
The entire neighborhood was turned on.
Oh
Oh!
my God!
It could be seen up and down
Look at
Cleveland
her,
Street,
she's hiding her
symbol of the
face.
old
She's like,
man's
I'm not
victory.
married to this man. This is not my husband.
Dadgummit blob.
Dadgummit. Oh no.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Oh
at one
no!
moment I saw all the bolts silhouetted against the lights of the traffic. And then
Oh.
Fudge!
only I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one, the queen mother of dirty words, the F dash 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 word. What did you say?
Somebody's in trouble.
You know what your son just said.
No.
Yeah, I like how it's her son all of a
Look
sudden.
what he said. Ready?
Over the years, I got to be quite a connoisseur
So,
of soap. My
in the
personal
mouth?
preferences for lux,
Oh my
but I
God!
found Palmolive had a nice piquant after dinner.
He just got his friend in trouble.
happen?
Huh?
What do you think was gonna happen?
Mrs. Schwartz?
Well,
Yes.
why didn't he just fess up
Mrs.
that he heard it
Schwartz,
from his old man? Like,
you know what
she
Ralph
knows the
just
old, she
said?
knows his father.
Because he wants to sweeten them into getting the oh
Yes,
my god.
that. Do you know where he heard it? No, he heard it from your son.
That chicken
Even
scratch.
the lady. Oh, she's beating the hell out of him.
The like soap opera level of dramatics here, which is ironic considering he had soap in his mouth.
Managed to get along
Yes.
somehow.
This is hysterical.
I told you not to.
I love how exaggerated he's getting into this moment.
Terrible.
Yeah.
What was it?
So
The fate of
exciting.
the planet may hang in the
What is
balance.
Annie gonna say?
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine?
That is so
Funny
funny.
commercial?
Yep.
He drank all that Ovaltine to get
Bitch.
the stupid decoder.
He just swore
Not
to.
face the world.
Can you imagine drinking all that Ovaltine to get the decoder ring only to be told to drink your Ovaltine?
Broke your lamp.
Oh my god. She
It was an
broke.
accident.
Oh shit! No, no! It sure as hell was not an accident. You did that on purpose. And she's looking away. He's trying to glue us back together, and it's going to 3, 2, 1, and
Oh my god.
she's trying to. She's looking at her in the background. She's laughing. Oh, he's gonna look at her now, and
It's very serious. Very, very
With as
serious.
much dignity as he could muster, the old man gathered up the sad remains of his
Sad
son
remains.
for reward. Later that night, alone in the backyard, he buried it.
Oh my god.
Not too sure,
He had a funeral
but
for
I
it.
thought that I heard the sound of taps being played. Gently.
that imagination.
Oh, no.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Oh my
You'll
god.
shoot your eye out? A fuse blew.
And now all the kids are coming to see this.
Well, yeah, who doesn't want to see the bully get beat up? He messed with the wrong kid on the wrong day.
Oh, that's
yeah.
funny.
I'm calling my dad. Yeah, where was your dad when you were beating the shit out of the other kids? And now everybody's silent.
Oh.
If there's anything he shouldn't get into trouble for, it's that, though. I mean, that kid's been bullying them for a while. I think this is one of the parts of the movie that I actually do like. Instead of punishing him for beating up the other kid, she just understands that he's upset and probably knew that the other kid was bullying them, to be fair.
Yeah.
And see, his little brother's afraid for him, thinking he's gonna get in trouble.
Remember, you left these on the radio again. Try not to do that anymore.
Oh, she's covering for him.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Ralphie had a fight.
Fight? What kind of a fight?
They're like so nonchalantly, because she knows she has to tell him.
No. See that the Bears are playing Green Day on Sunday.
Nice maneuver.
Save.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
save. Like deflection.
I wish I had.
In deflection, that's
Ah,
what
well,
I was
piece
looking
of keys
for.
for-
According to this, Christmas Story takes place in the 1940s.
40.
Oh.
Can we go now? Can we go?
In 1940, actually.
Oh, in 1940. So you're right, he would have been in his 50s.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a long line.
Santa Claus stretched all
It's
the
a
way
long
back to
line,
Terre
and
Haute.
there's a long, like a
And I
long
was at the
stairway
end of
they
it.
built for Santa.
I like Santa.
I like Santa.
Yeah.
This is the original I Like Turtles kid.
I like
Let's face
Santa.
it, most of us were
Do you remember that video where the kid says, I like turtles?
It did not
Yeah.
pay to take
This is like the original I Like Turtles kid. I love that these kids are just screaming and then sent screaming down the chute.
That's terrible. They're not little people. They're just kids.
I just love how it's like so exaggerating here. I mean, I really wonder, were they really that mean? I highly doubt that they were that mean.
I think it's like like his own take of it. Like it's his memory.
No, I want an official red undercover knife to 200 challenge by leg rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Merry Christmas. Ho,
That is funny.
Ho, ho.
He just taps his face with his foot, and he's sitting there just in shock right now.
Oh, the bunny.
Oh, this outfit.
Why? Why?
She just
Oh,
hated you.
a bowling ball.
She said it on his nuts.
Laughing too.
Oh, she gave him blue balls. He says it's a blue ball. Meanwhile, she just gave him blue balls by setting the blue ball on his balls.
Oh God.
It is a blue ball.
Oh my God.
Immediately. He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
And take it off.
Take it off!
And that bunny hippity hopped it up the stairs.
My God, would you look at that?
And it begins.
You should go check it out.
Wait, don't tell me that they actually bought it for him.
There it is.
Oh
She's
my
looking
God.
the incredulous look on her face. She's like, really? You do this?
Shoot your eye out.
She hadn't seen. She didn't know.
She didn't know he shot his eye out already.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Fine. Stepped on.
Oh, no. Pulverized.
Pulverized.
You stay away from that turkey. It's got an hour to cook. You'll get worms.
You'll get worms. That's another one that I've heard as kid. Oh, no, the dogs.
The heavenly aroma still hung heavy in the house, but it was gone. All gone. No turkey. No turkey sandwiches.
He hands her the
All right.
chop suey palace.
Then on Christmas to go out to eat.
I feel personally attacked just by working at a Chinese food restaurant that's open on Christmas.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.
Why did they have to sing?
And they're trying not to laugh. She's trying so hard not to laugh at this. This is the best part, though. This right here is the best part.
The duck.
It's got his head.
It's smiling at.
Watch this. She screamed.
Introduced to Chinese turkey.
Chinese turkey.
Right with the word.
Chinese turkey. They call it Chinese turkey.
That's hilarious, though.
And he's holding his his little air rifle while he's sleeping.
Wild blue steel.
Oh my God.
Why is he?
He's gotta be prepared to like get out and protect the family in case robbers come.
Gradually,
Yeah.
I drifted off to sleep, pranging ducks on the wing and getting off spectacular hip shots.
Practicing hip shots.
Shot.
Let's talk about this. Growing up, because of the fact that it was on, basically 24 hours for the before Christmas and after Christmas thing, I wasn't really very fond of it as a kid. And, Halo made a very good point that that's probably because this was really made for adults under the guise of what his life was like as a child with all of the embellishments and all that. I didn't really like this movie as a kid, and I avoided it like the plague. So, while this is not like my first time viewing, I've seen it in its entirety before. This is one of maybe the first few times that I've seen it in my adult years where I've actually grown to appreciate it.
Interesting. I kind of see what you mean. Like, I know as a kid, I remember it being on TV for like 24 hours, and it wasn't like I hated it. I just wasn't like, I didn't get it, like what the big deal with it was. But as an adult, I've definitely grown to appreciate it. I look forward to watching it every Christmas now.
Even as an adult, I don't really go seek this movie out on Christmas. I personally would prefer, if I were given a choice between this one and Home Alone, I'd choose Home Alone every time.
True. But it's because it is from our timeline, basically. for A Christmas Story is for the adults. There, it was 1950s. The setup of
No, the 1940.
1940s.
1940.
Yeah,
This movie came out in 1983. I wasn't even born yet when this.
yeah,
None of us were. So, this. You guys are right in saying that this is definitely geared to what was the adults of our parents' era.
there's something interesting that I noticed in the movie. When was the whole thing about uh the segregation? Like, you didn't had any white kids and black kids. Like, in his class there were students of color too. So, like,
This is definitely not entirely historically accurate. Like
exactly.
I noticed that in the very beginning because there were African American Christmas carolers.
Uh-huh.
I
And it's not bad. It's not making the
I'm
movie
not.
bad or anything. It's just that it's kind of interesting to see that. And then with everything that's going on now, like, I doubt people would make this movie.
So I'm a historian. I am very fervently a big believer that if you're going to tell something that happened in history, please be historically accurate. While it's not okay that we had any of that going on, I think racism has always been abhorrent. Slavery should never have been a thing. But if we don't learn from our history, we are doomed to repeat it. But for
Yeah.
some reason, the Christmas Story one, it just wasn't that in your face.
Yeah.
Story of the Christmas Story is about white middle class people in the 1940s, and it's told from their perspective, right? So they probably just weren't thinking about race a lot, but it was also made in the 80s,
Yeah.
so that's why you have kind of the diversity of the classroom. I think that's why it comes off as like okay.
On another note, though, this is more for Yori, who has, like I said, never seen this before today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know more about what you just think of this movie in general,
I
like a
think the
review.
movie, for me, the movie was really good. I kind of miss those old movies in a way. I think that um like the narration, the characters were written awesomely, and we don't have that censorship. Like, it was hilarious how they just changed the voice, the words when they were cursing out. That was their way of censoring it. So it was kind of hilarious. And when Ralphie said fudge, I was like, he said fuck. He said the other one. It's like, that was just so hilarious because kids would say it, and I guess and I kind of get it. Like, he ain't gonna rat out his dad, so he's like, yeah, what's this kid who said that? So um and then the whole situation of him wanting that, it kind of makes it nostalgic because I kind of miss that from my childhood, like how Christmas was before. I think it was a lot more family, like, get together. I think it's more than now, in my opinion. Like, some family might get together, but it's not like as wholesome, I think, as it was before. I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling off, but I like the movie. I like the writing.
Well, on that note, we're gonna head out.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
everyone.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.